Hey y'all, it's Kayla with What's Brewing, and today I have Donielle with the D.R.E.A.M.S Foundation for part 2 of her interview. Before we dive into that, let's go ahead and roll that beautiful B-roll. Hey Donielle.
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to see you again.
You too.
For those who maybe have not caught part 1 of the interview, we'll recap just a little bit. We talked about the D.R.E.A.M.S Foundation that your husband and yourself started. It's been around for 16 years now, and the community work that y'all do with children, support for families with disabilities. Tell me a little bit more about the meat pies.
Right, so.
Because that's a big deal.
It is. I mean, if you'd have told me that I'd be making meat pies, I'd have said you were crazy out of college. But, you know, the kids grew up. I mean, they were 10, 12 years old. Now they're 20 years old. They want to work like everyone else, you know, have a purpose in life. And we're like, we're not sure where we're going to go. You know, there's a few jobs in town you can get, but very few. We got 20, 30 kids that want jobs. And so have a board meeting. I'm talking about it. And one of my board members says, I got something for you. And I'm like, what's that? He said, we're gonna make some meat pies. And I said, okay.
Did you look at him kind of?
I told him he was crazy.
Yeah,
but we went out North Louisiana and looked at their factory and said, y'all can do this. 6 months later, found a place to start our factory, went to a USA inspection, crazy set of circumstances, you know, figured that everything was gonna fall apart. Of course, everything just came together. It was a God-blessed thing. And we've been making meat pies for 4 years. In the 3rd year, we decided, you know, coming out of COVID, you know, we were selling to the jails and some retails. We realized we needed to get away from that. Had a thought of getting a food truck, and in 4 months, we got that food truck. Applied for a grant, got the grant, and unfortunately, as I say, they're telling me, you got the grant. I'm realizing, holy, I have to get a food truck, because that's what the grant said. So, go to dinner that night with a friend from high school.
Not expecting it to roll that quickly.
No, but then I go that night to a dinner with a friend from high school, and I got her a food truck. I said, I need to know about your food truck and where you got it. She said, why? I said, I want to buy one. She said, no way, selling mine.
No way,
sold
to be.
Sold it for what she owed because I helped get her started, because, you know, as a CPA, I helped her get started. Got the food truck, we took all the wrap off. Hers was Big Bertha, which was a girl who was to the max a girl. We turned it to Mr. Big Stuff, a boy.
Totally renovated.
So we took off all the wrap. Day before I'm going to pay for the wrap, client walks in my CPA office and said, you know what, it's time for me to make a donation to you of $5,000. The wrap was $5,000. I mean, God was like leading us down the road. So
what a path.
You know, February 21st, we get the money. April 10th, we started rolling.
I mean, things could not fall more perfect into place.
So we know it was God blessed, and we got 15 kids that work in the factory making the meat pies. Some work on the truck, and then we have them in the stores.
How many stores are you guys in?
So we're in 12 stores. Like, I'm not going to remember them all, but Nunu's, Earl's, Fresh Pickens. There's Champagne's in the Oil Center, Adrian's. So it's all over town.
And where can we find them in the stores?
In the freezer section.
Okay, I was going to say, we need a direct location so we can go run and get those meat pies.
And you got to know how to cook them. You got to put butter on the top before you put them in the oven. That's what the chef said. Everything's better with butter, right?
What's your best-selling one?
Beef is always. It's got pine nuts and olives. It is the bee's knees.
And how excited are these young adults to have this as a job? And I mean, I'm sure they're super invested in it. But
when they're at the food truck and somebody will order when they're like, I made that, and their chest is pumped out, and they hand it to them with pride. So just to see that, it's worth just every moment of all the work that we put in. A food truck is not here to make money. It doesn't make any money, but to give them jobs is worth every penny that we put into it.
And the way it just all came together, it certainly seemed like it was meant to be.
It was. It absolutely was. And you know, we want to build a village for them to live in the future. And I know that this is something that God wants for us. I think we could put one in every state in the United States because of the way so many people need help, and parents can't live forever, right? So we've got to have a way to where they can feel independent but safe.
Absolutely.
You know, parents can sleep at night because they know they're safe. My son will be independent with his wife, as he calls it, in the future, which, you know, maybe so. One day, you never know.
You might meet through the D.R.E.A.M.S Foundation.
Yeah, you know, you just never know who you're going to meet and who's going to be in your path.
Y'all are doing great work in Lafayette, amazing work in Lafayette. So what is next for the D.R.E.A.M.S Foundation?
We're going to continue to grow the food truck, and we're looking to get a new factory because we're renting. We want to buy a factory.
Okay.
And then have a place for all of our activities. So that's what we're moving toward, and we found the building, trying to raise the money right now toward it, and the Stella Foundation, so that if we raise so much, they'll hopefully help us.
Parish Proud. Y'all work a lot with them, huh?
Parish Proud, Stella Foundation, all of them, yeah. I love working with other nonprofits. It just is a great feeling to help each other.
Yes, well, if there's anything we can ever do to help, please let me know.
All right.
I'd love to have my hands in that, and if you need any help around the foundation, please let me know.
All right, well, we just had the gala. You could come and be one of their dates.
I'm there. You have my number.
We had 1,000+ people at the gala at the Black Coliseum.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we had 300 special needs kids, adults, and we had a gala, and we had sponsors and other adults that were there, and we rocked the night away with Connie G live on stage.
That's awesome. I've had a blast talking to you and just it touches my heart what you're doing here in our community and for these children and for these families.
I appreciate it.
It's not an easy journey. And it's nice to know that they don't feel alone.
They're not alone, and we have lots of help. It's not just me and my husband. We have a whole crew
behind you.
Yeah, moms, dads, and just volunteers that love what we do. So there are always lots of help.
Well, I'd love to help as well. Please reach out. You have my number.
I will.
Thank you so much.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, no, I love it. Thank you so much for sitting down with us today, and I hope we'll see you soon.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Have a good one.
You too.
If you like what you saw today, please click that like button, go ahead and crush the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing we have coming your way. Until next time, I'm Kayla, and y'all have a great one.